The fallout for Lance Armstrong continues in the wake of his doping admission. Athletes for Hope, a charity he co-founded with an all-star roster including Andre Agassi, Cal Ripken Jr., Mia Hamm, and others, has decided to dump the cyclist. Wall Street Journal's Rachel Bachmann has the story. Rachel, thanks so much for joining us.
Happy to be here.
So, as I mentioned, big all-star roster. Some of them have actually quit the charity in the wake of his doping admission. How come?
Well, I think they were concerned about an organization that really was built on the concept of role models. You know, it was 12 founding members, very star-studded: Muhammad Ali, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, and these are people who want to live up to the highest ideals and so on. And so,
one who quit was Cal Ripken Jr. By the way.
That's right.
Now, I guess what's confusing is you'd think, all right, as long as they've separated ties with Lance Armstrong, you'd think, I mean, it's a third-party charity, and why would they? No one thinks Cal Ripken Jr. is guilty by association here in any way. So I guess I'm confused why he would take that step.
Well, I think there was also some concern about just sort of. I can't speak for him because I didn't speak with him directly. I spoke with a representative, but I think there was some concern about just sort of the messaging of the organization and whether it had a unified enough message. And so I think that was also a concern. But also, this group stuck with Lance much longer than some others did. You know, some sponsors dropped him in October after the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency released its big report on him. And so it's possible that that was just a bit too long for some folks.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the charity. Basically, why don't you tell us a little bit about what they do?
Yeah, it's basically a charity that encourages other athletes, famous and non-famous, to get involved in meaningful charitable work, as opposed to starting their own foundations, which, as we know, is sometimes very wasteful. There's a lot of overhead, and so it really serves to connect and encourage athletes to get involved in charitable activities. So it's really kind of a go-between.
Is this a charity that can sustain itself post Lance Armstrong?
Well, it has other challenges. As we know, it's been a weak economy, and so for all nonprofits, it's been a big challenge to secure grants and so on. And so I think that's an ongoing challenge for the organization. I think if it can do that, there's no reason why it can't thrive. Andre Agassi is still a big supporter, and he has a fantastic reputation in the philanthropic community. Okay.
Do we have any sense for other fallout that's coming for Lance at this point, or we're just going to have to wait and see?
Well, the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency has given him a deadline of February 5th, I believe, to cooperate with sort of giving some more details about his doping schedule to try to root out more of this from the sport. And they've said if he doesn't do that, then he doesn't have any chance to have that lifetime ban rescinded. So that's pretty important for his future.
Okay. Rachel Bachmann, thanks so much.
Thank you.